Kai, it strikes me every time I leave this site, you find something else. Moving aside from the medieval tiles, I hear there are Tudor fragments coming up as well. Can you tell me what exactly this is?
Yeah, so in amongst the disturbed layer from the Victorian builders, we've started finding patches of roof plaster sort of clustered together, and quite a lot of these have mouldings of Tudor roses on them. So we looked into the background a bit and found some old illustrations of the Abbey, and it appears that prior to the current vaulted ceiling, the nave was covered by a timber ceiling which had lots of little rosettes across it, and these are what we've been finding in amongst all the detritus essentially.
Well, that is, I think, the main thing George Gilbert Scott did, didn't he? He completed the fan vaulting, the medieval vaulting that was over the East End, and I think then they ran out of money. So the old ceiling didn't go very far then.
No, like pretty much everything here, every time they've renovated the Abbey, it's been disposed of in the nearest available spot, which is inside it, and it's been buried by the next sequence of activity. So all the phases of the Abbey's history, they're all still here, waiting for us to find them.
It amazes me that even in Victorian times there was no feeling that some of that should have been preserved. It was, after all, a Tudor ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, different sensibilities, they were quite prepared to hack a medieval building around and, well, to their eyes, complete an incomplete building. So, yeah, different sensibilities. And also, the Tudor ceiling, it was a lot more closer to their period in time, so wasn't of the significance of the other things there. So they were quite happy to just smash it up and dump it in the ground.
Well, the good news for future generations, when everything's finished here, that's something else, more relics of the past that I'm sure will be on display for the future.
Yes, indeed, yeah. I mean, as archaeologists, the one thing we hate are incredibly neat builders who clear away all their stuff and leave a sterile site. Archaeologists live for people's rubbish and detritus, really, because that's how we piece together what was there before.